Hello everyone and welcome back to my B&B Everyday YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Last summer, it delivered plenitude of excitement as it left observers on the edge of their seats, trying to figure out who was behind the deaths of Tom and Hollis. Luna surfaced as the unanticipated killer in a shocking twist, transubstantiating her from a putatively innocent figure into a menacing femme fatale in the blink of an eye. Similar absorbing mystifications have always charmed cult, raising the question, could the cleaner be setting the stage for another thrilling plot? Poppy's character is easily being set up for a fall, suggesting that the pressure is erecting to a dramatic climax. Luna and Bill relentlessly condemn Poppy, labeling her an unstable medicine, addicted mama who constantly introduces new men into her son's life. Poppy Nozawa's always been thrown under the bus, although Lee Finnegan wants to attune now. Poppy has long been labeled a gold digger, a character fueled by Lee's past grievances against her. While Lee hopes to mend their neighborly bond, that dream will shatter when she discovers Poppy's affair with Finn during his council times. Despite Poppy's recent claims of maternity denial, the substantiation suggests she may be deceiving everyone, as DNA tests verified Finn as Luna's natural father. This retired verity is set to enkindle outrage among Luna, Bill, Steffi Lee, Jack Sheila, and others. Poppy will really face severe review for keeping this secret under wraps for so long, and for her relationship with Finn, who happens to be her virgin consanguineous whore son. The show appears indifferent to Poppy's disheveled state overall. Are they laying the route for implicit discovery of her breathless body? Imagine the twist if Poppy were to be set up dead latterly on, with Luna being the only one who could be vindicated. Given that Luna is under house arrest with an ankle examiner, the authorities might overlook her as a suspect if Poppy's remains are discovered in a different position. Yet, that could prove to be a grave oversight if Luna manages to outwit the monitoring system. She might indeed have a mate in crime, which adds another subcast of conspiracy should Poppy meet a woeful end. Romy has been facing plenitude of critical commentary about her character on social media, so she felt the need to defend Poppy in her Instagram stories. Park also revealed her character's one true love as part of her explanation, so then's what she had to say. Poppy's conduct with John Finnegan and all the other men she had assignations with. When asked what that said about her character, Romy Park counted in with her studies. As far as Park's concerned, Poppy is someone who gets caught up in the moment and doesn't suppose about the consequences at the time. Although people tend to get hurt as a result, Park claimed Poppy doesn't designedly try to beget pain. She isn't vicious. She has a good heart. She thinks with her heart and not her head, which leads to making poor opinions which can be misinterpreted as selfish. But I don't believe her intentions are to be selfish, Park claimed. Grounded on Park's assessment, Poppy may carry some once trauma that's egging these bad choices. When Poppy gets backed into a corner, she tends to lie and hide like a sprat might do when they're feeling fearful. Regarding the night Poppy surrendered to temptation with Finn, Park claimed that Poppy knows it no way should have happened. At the same time, Poppy believes the connection they participated at that time was beautiful, and doesn't want to believe it was anything other than that. Since Poppy doesn't have a lot of happy recollections, Park suggested that her character needs to cleave to any moments of where she felt a sense of belonging, just like she did in that moment with Finn. Still, Romy Park also suggested that Poppy's true love isn't Finn, Bill Spencer, or any other man she's met over the times. Luna Nozawa has captured that spot in her mama's heart. Poppy's first and true love is her son, Park said. It's heartbreaking because Luna doesn't love her back. So Poppy has truly lost everything because Luna was her world. She might not have been the stylish mama, but her heart was always in the right place. Poppy will have to deal with some hostility once the news about Luna's father spreads. So stay tuned for updates on the fallout of the Daddy Finn saga. Another baby daddy riddle day, as the identity of Luna's pater is still out there. John Finnegan knew he couldn't believe a word Poppy Nozawa was saying. She has prevaricated to multiple members of his family over and over again, and had every reason to lie to him some further. To that end, Finn was the alternate croaker in the sanitarium to ask for a sample of Luna Nozawa's blood. He needs to know formally and for all if Luna is his son. For further than 20 times, he was in denial. Poppy told him it was impossible, so he chose to believe her. This time he needs the evidence for himself. Finn can't indeed imagine what Steffi Forrester Finnegan would do if she learned he'd coitus with his aunt, which redounded in a now adult son. Finn might have the answers he's been looking for right in his hands. Will the answer be a relief or change Finn's life ever? Poppy knows she has to come clean at some point, but that's easier said than done. She indeed went to the jail to bandy this with Luna, but effects didn't go relatively as planned. Poppy decides she has to talk to Lee Finnegan next and asks to meet her on a domain bench. Lee is sweeter than she ever has been and Poppy eats it up. She can get her relationship with her family back, but the Verity could destroy it in a moment. Poppy hesitantly tries to tell Lee the Verity, but will she get the words out? Meanwhile, Luna remains drilled up on house arrest in Bone Bill Spencer's house. At least she has good discussion to hear to while Spencer tells her entire story to Electra Forrester. He's thankful he'll no way have to deal with Luna again. Will Luna eventually make his presence known? Everyone talking about Luna's daddy and Finn having quite a strange response to all the news. Lee cleaved on to Finn as she realized she may no way know who Luna's father is. She trauma-ditched on Finn and participated all her regrets. She treated those she loved horribly because of her unwarranted reservations, and she ruined connections. Oh, if only she could go back in time. The question still remained, though, who is Luna's father? Finn looked a atomic bit suspicious. He suggested I run the DNA test on Tom again. Lee wasn't about to do all that. Their discussion was intruded and Lee ran off to see a case, leaving Finn to dwell on everything Lee has said and what it all means. Meanwhile, Jack and Poppy got a table at Il Giardino and continued to talk effects through. They admitted to not being saints, but they didn't go down that road. Jack apologized to Poppy for not defending her back also, or indeed lately. Lee's secret enmity ruined their neighborly bond. Poppy understood, however. It isn't like she doesn't have a shady history. Also, Jack asked the big question. Who is Luna's father? As for Luna, she was gaping into a glass, talking to herself and wondering about her pater. It simply couldn't be Tom Starr. She didn't want to believe it, and she didn't know she didn't have to. Tom Starr is not her father. Luna looked back on all the time she demanded the Verity and how important Poppy used to freak out when she asked questions about her pater. All the while, Steffi was at the manse, continuing to marvel at her parents' reunion, and the fallout between Jack and Lee. Taylor suggested she work her matchmaker magic. Steffi was sure that was further than she could do. There was just too important enmity between Finn's parents. But oh, how she wished her hubby could witness the same kind of happiness. She's now that Ridge and Taylor are reunited. Taylor reminded Steffi that Finn's joy doesn't come from his parents but from his own family. Would it be nice? Sure. But Finn's life is Steffi and the kiddies now. He's not stewing for his parents to get back together. He has all the happiness and love he needs right in his own home.